Hello guys, it's me Brian Cockrell, aka the Taxman. I'm with a friend today, Scott McKenzie. I'm going to let Scott tell you what he's about. Over to you, Scott.
So my name's Scott McKenzie, or Scotty Mac, as I call us in the music industry. I run old school rave events. I'm also a life coach and mentor. I have some great chats with Brian today. We've got a podcast coming very shortly in the future, talking on positive mindset. We're in a lockdown at the moment, and there's been a lot of issues with depression, anxiety, things like that. But the truth is, if you ask yourselves, like me and Brian say, was that all going on before lockdown? And I know it did in my past.
Do you think at the moment that you've got an opportunity to get yourself out of that depression?
Personally, I think the lockdown is the biggest opportunity to spend more time and get to know your family properly, to get to know yourself, to learn some mindset. Fitness does not exist on whether a gym's there. Brian's doing teaching videos, tune in for that. Personally, you know, Brian's got many years of training techniques, and some of his old ways he's actually even got injuries from gyms. He's learning most of the good ways he's learning now, in fact, are done in the house. So it's all about switching your mindset, not relying on the government to fix your life, and take responsibility and understand everything you need is inside you. We're going to give some tips, training tip videos, different things in the future. Really looking forward to that. Brian's changed his life around. If you follow his pages, you can see his old life, his new life. I've done the same, and we look forward to.
I think another thing is it's a good time to find Christianity. I found Jesus since I've been there. I got baptised in the sea just outside here. My life's totally changed. You used to have like a stony heart, now it's like a fleshy heart. You just want to help people. We're inundated with people helping with it. We've just got last week bands, training bands. We've got them out of spots that are 10 quid, so they're not dear. And people, one lad said, oh, I can do 25 press-ups. And so people sit down there and say, yeah, but you're 25 years old. We're on about people over in the 60s, we're on about people who are 10, 15 stone overweight. You can't do press-ups.
Some people have anxiety and don't even go to the gym, so they need to get out of that place where, and that can be done through videos where you don't just watching it. Hope. People have lost hope, and I like a lot of what you do, Brian, is for the people that really are at the rock bottom where I don't think I could do anymore. And it's like there's even things you can find in the house to train with, and I see you do that. So there's always hope, isn't there?
Yeah, and the thing is, for people say to me, I want to get fit. How do I get cardio? Stairmaster. You've got your stairs. Walk up your stairs and walk. But as long as you're fit and you haven't got blood pressure in your heart, things like that, you can train. You can get 2 tins of beans and start for them. Then you get 2 bags of shopping. Put 5 or 6 tins of beans, 5 or 6 tins of whatever in that, and you can do biceps. You can use all different implements now. You can do press-ups on your knees if you can't do press-ups. You can do press-ups off your stairs, press-ups off your bench, what I showed you the other week. There's all ways of doing fitness. You know, do step-ups. You do all sorts of different things. They're all free.
I think what people don't understand as well, Brian, that they might look at photos from you back in the day, in the heyday, and they think they're going to go from 0 to that in one go, and they don't realise everything starts small, everything starts as an idea, and you take baby steps, but you progress, and as humans you progress quite quickly. Thoughts become things, so you have a desire. Most people look at that and think, I can't do that, I don't have a gym. It's like, well, what can you do for now? And the truth is, in anything you do in life, you look at Richard Branson, anyone, they didn't go from that to that. You've got to start somewhere at the bottom. So hopefully if you follow Brian's videos, he's showing you how to do that. He's also showing you, so even some of the stuff he teaches isn't just starting for new beginners. These are it's some advanced training in the same technique for people like me who was lifting weights for years and hurting myself.
I've trained people like Olympic champs, I've trained people like Bertel Fox, even Dorian Yates, have been Tom Platts, world-class professional.
Dorian Yates says some similar stuff now. He says, I wish I hadn't lifted as heavy now. Now he's riding bikes and chilling out, going, I wish I knew this years ago. So
you don't have to lift big weights. As long as that muscle's under stress, you can just use like elastic bands, like I showed you, training bands, and you just do it like slower. You can make a £10 weight feel like a £50 weight if you just take it slowly and stress the muscle, squeeze. It's called muscle band connection. Instead of just people, when you want to be a powerlifter, it's totally different. But if you want to be a bodybuilder and put weight on, leave your ego at the door. If you want to bench £500, look like crap, do it. But if you want to bench £200, have a fantastic physique, aesthetic physique, bodybuilding physique, looking well, you've got to drop the weight and do the reps properly.
What would you say then as well, because we're talking about having some real good physical stuff there to be had without even gyms being open? What would you say the effects are on your mental health after you train? What's the difference?
Well, when you train, you produce things like beta, gamma, endorphins, and they're the things that you're not producing when you've got mental health issues. I mean, a stupid little trick when I learned this years and years ago, the army cadets and police said, you get up and down, first thing, make your bed, get a quick swill of water.
I teach it to total life changer.
And people think because it's the start of the day, think, well, I've done something, and you just get out of bed and you just lay there and you can't be able to get to shape, just think, and if you've got, say, 50 jobs to do, just write them all down and do 1 or 2 a day. And just think, I'll do a big job tomorrow and I'll do little ones. And just keep ticking off and ticking off. In the end, the 50 jobs have gone. But if you look at 50 jobs, you don't think, oh, you're not going to do them all in one day. So just like you said,
people either do it or not do it at all, and then they procrastinate and stuff. But like you said, so I always say this: things don't end wrong, they start wrong. Someone will say, I'm in this situation and this happened. I go, forget last week. How did you end up in it? You know. And so, like you said, when you wake up first thing in the morning. And I've done this to the point where even if I need a wee, I do the bed first. And you've set it. So it sounds mad, but you go, well, why do you need to do that? Well, my brain is now in the mode. You know, I've started the process of, even if it's slightly difficult and whatever, do that. Then by the time of the wee and shower, I don't want to chill out and check food. I want to crack on with the day. So I'm in that pattern of doing the things I need to do. So it's not only things start. It's how things start. They're gonna end. If you start well, everything starts small. So there's a message of hope in that. You don't need this big life change in one go. Start small, but the changes are big, aren't they?
What I do is I've listened to George Dispenza, Dr. George Dispenza, where he says you're stuck in a program, so you've just got to take that trick. Just think of a microchip in a computer, take it out, put the new one in, start the new, and don't live in the past. Because if you're thinking of the memories of the past, it's going to make you bad today. You're going to be, every day you're going to be ill, you're going to be ill, you're going to mix with new thoughts and only good thoughts of the past will make you better. So and you've got to get out and don't make plans for tomorrow, because tomorrow isn't here. Don't live in the past because that's gone, it's a concept, it's finished. Start from now, like today, live your life every day as if it's your last, because one day it will be. So just positive, keep away from negative people. And another little tip here, if you're a people pleaser, you can't please everyone, even Jesus Christ couldn't. So what you've got to do, if somebody says, oh, you look well, thank you, you look well, thank you, you look well, thank you. 50 people could say that to you and one will go, "Brad, you don't look so well today, Brad." And you go down. But
it's what you're laying, isn't it?
What you've got to do what you've got to do is take, when they say you're looking good, take it the same as when you say you're looking bad. So you both, you and your sister, but never let other people tell you what to do. Do your own thing.
So you're looking at doing a future podcast, aren't you?
Yeah, we feel like we got into one there anyway, so look forward to more of that, I'd say.
Yeah, look forward to
it. Look, it's not the end of the world. If you think about it, look at in the 1940s, Nazi Germany, people like they were living the
I heard a statement lately that the lockdowns being the equivalent, and sort of said, like, we haven't had something like this since World War II. No. When I can go to the shop, buy a Snicker, switch a telly and watch what I want, I'm not going to quit that. We're going to wars with a boy and watching my best friend killed. And one of the most tragic things I see in the war, so this touched me not long ago, whenever you see the most saddest images of war, it's a soldier with a little tin thing looking at a photo of his wife that you might never see. If you're on lockdown with your wife, what they wouldn't give for that, and then people when I'm stuck in the house, it's time to appreciate your wife, appreciate yourself, appreciate your health.
What life's about, isn't it?
So the message of hope I'd say was this, I'm sure Brian, we're on the same wavelength here, is this isn't the biggest thing to hit us, worst thing. No. This is the biggest opportunity to change your life, which is, I know when I went to jail and had a breakdown mentally on all things, that is when the light started coming in, when I burnt. So some of you haven't even had to do that. Some of you could just look now and go, I like the sound of this. If you like the sound of it, watch the videos, put some new things in, replace the bad things, and believe me, the changes are huge.
Life is worth living, isn't it?
Of course it is.
When you're stuck in drugs and you're taking drugs every day, you're not even living, you're just existing. So you can get off there. But I find that a lot of time with spiritual help, with Tony Grange, and other people, we have like Bible studies, and it really helps me. And when I talk to God and speak to God, I feel really good, so.
Right, so I'm going to cut it there, lads, and
thank you,
that's in there. God bless to everyone.
they'll be on again soon. And we're just in our friend's shop, Shoe Pure in Redcar, Paul Kitchener's shop.
And
Brilliant.
Don't forget to buy the book.
Right, brilliant. Cheers. Paul's also got copies in Shoe Pure. There's a sign there, shop.
Thank you very much.
See you later, lads. Bye.